What is up, boys and girls? It's your boy Watta's boy 991 here, and we're back with another event, another year 2 event, just under a slightly newer name. Welcome to the Blood Bowl, and this year it's been renamed the Carnage Cup. The two characters you had to get increased for tier 1 was Gorlock the Orc and Drizzle the Dark Elf. And I've already unlocked them because I did this event last year, and in fact I did all the achievements. Now, so that is fine. However, just have a quick look at the second tier. You have to unlock Carl the Kicker and Cindy the Cherok. And it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna find out if I can do the tier 2 now. I'm gonna do tier 1. But before that, we have to talk about as always, in my videos, the golden epic that's available, which is for the Gorlock the Orc. If you unlock it, the first character you unlock, for the thing called eligible receiver's ability. Now, I've got it in this, funny enough, this little thing right now. To a point, no I don't. But what it does is it buffs up, I believe, behind by a certain amount of percentage. Let's see if I'm a little off by. Okay, 2 orcs in the field. 2 orcs. Eligible receivers does this. Increases the DPS on the column in front of Gorlock by the percentage divided by the number of Crusaders. So if I was to say I put this Gorlock up in the front, he's buffing him and the other orcs buffing the front. It's not bad at all. Now, anyway, that's that. I'm gonna be buying it because I like to buy stuff and get it for you. And I was just randomly trying this, but first, let's just see what the new objective is if I have to do tier 2. That's right. I did the first tier 1s easier last time. However, I did not get the second of the event done. Because this is be all in one hit, guys. Because tier 1s, if I remember, it was 100. Cheerleaders from hells. Every so often you had cheerleaders in your squad that bugged you, and I was only just beginning, so I never got it done properly. No humans allowed means you can't have any humans, so the thing behind me is a bit of a bust in that game, and waiting for half time. Which is the one here. Ramps up difficulty to get to 50. 50. But no humans is to 200 with that, and the fire defense who gets it. Now, just give me a couple minutes, and then I'll be able to start off. The first one, as I said, no humans are allowed. I think I said it before, where it's something simple as can't use humans to 200. This should be fun. Right, to start off, I'm actually spawned up with the first available one. I should better get Emo Werewolf because the others are away, so if I can redirect them, simple as that, it should work. But I'm just going to run with them, and then what to say, this one is nice and simple because it's simple as get to 200. Nothing is going to get in my way or challenges because it just says I can't use humans, and because I've played for a full year now, humans are pretty easy to find. Having no humans in the slot is easy. Very simple. We should be able to get this done pretty quickly indeed. Nice. So I'll say we're done. I say I'll mark this one as done, guys. And I will talk about the next one right after I show you confirmation. So, at 099, on the edge, the cusp of 200. As I can say, it's rather simple. It only took me about an hour or so to run through it, constantly updating it, and it's done. Now I'm gonna reset because I've already got enough. Because I have more than enough time boosts. I might just quickly rush this event. Yes. The second event is waiting for halftime, beat area 50, but it's harder than normal. And let's say area difficulty ramps much faster. It's kinda along the same ordeal with like slow descent, which 100. That makes sense. But yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just instead of that one going for a longer, I can nearly get done. It's gonna take a little while, but it should be fine. That one is I can get done. I'm gonna do it straight after this once I get Carnage Cup done. Yay! So kind of along the same line as Slow Descent, which I still could do in Tier 1 or Tier 2. Waiting for half time does exactly that as well. These first couple levels, as you can see, they're really level 3, and I seem to be breathing through pretty alright. But by the time I get to level 25 or 30, we've already got a lot of... They've really ramped up the health and the health. So it makes it a bit more like a slugfest, and that's what they're going to try and do. It's actually alright, but again, like 9 times out of 10, keep upgrading and you should get fine. That, and if you do what I've kind of got, is I'm saving up some money here and there to get that job done. But I'll use that now because I think it's for 2 hours. Yes, I think it is 2 hours. We'll find out. 1.5 hours of speed. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. Yep. Let's start level 21, and the difficulty of the grind had hit the characters, so I've just done an upgrade, and should be on our way to getting it done. I'm also gonna quickly change it from Nate. Hopefully I also have 14 hours away, so I was gonna try and get the double up reward so I can push through. But that's fine. Still get it done to 50. We're already halfway, just pretty much. And we are done. That was not too bad for a quick run to 50. Gee, was 100 to 50? Yeah, nice. That's the tier 1s, guys. Woot! Nice. Let's get to tier 2, which is this. The first of all, always is tier 2, is the unlocked character ones. We have Recruit Carl the Kicker. He goes area 300 with the egomaniacal kicker. He takes that slot down the bottom and he reduces your DPS and causes a split between all enemies on the screen. Which is similar to what happened with the lady with Pilgrim, but she did it to the furthest one. This one does to all of them, which means if you got, this kind of does the DPS thing with Mercy, but it's split. The Mercies will do the next close one. Oh, nice. It's an interesting way of doing it. Go. So I'll give a quick basic run through before I actually play. Do a proper job of it. So it's like, so if I go click and buy 7025, it should be 120k. 120 or 185 is split between 1 or 2, and yeah, because the one that's 50 and you buy another one. Oh, DPS gets knocked down by 50. That's fine. And splits it between all monsters, which means I'm still getting too much DPS. I'll show you exactly how it happens when you get close on. So, yep, we definitely have, it's doing exactly as you promised. It splits all DPS by everybody by 50 and splits whatever damage I have against all of the creatures, but 9 times out of 10, it should be a case of if you upgrade, DPS shouldn't matter because the first one that arrives should be able to get killed before the next guy gets killed, and then chaining. But if you leave for a little while, that's when it becomes a bit more easier. I'm at 263 at the moment, 265, I can't see whether it's behind starter packs, but I'll find out in a second, hopefully. I need to know, because I'll be seeing it this morning, 267, that's playing on my eyes, and we are done. What? Yes. The next challenge have to do is to recruit the second of the 3 characters, which is the Cindy Orc. And as simple as I believe it's going to be, is you reduce the DPS, and the further from Cindy they are, the more the debuff disappears. Which is awesome, which means, and anyway, as normal, I would have my... I'll show you what I mean. So, what I meant was the furthest way you can see here, it reduces the DPS of all of them by 90. However, the further you are away, it does more, it reduces the DPS buff. So if I do 25 here, when you're close, it's 90. When you're there, it's the same 90. When you're 1 away, it's 60. And when you're furthest away, it's 30%. So, looks like I'm keeping my attack fun at 60. Quicker. Gets there. Gorlock as much as I want to. I'll put the buff there to push through the damage with the Orc beside Orc. When I get to Kane, I'll put Kane is for gold, so I don't mind. Wizard on the 4. There. I don't mind it. Princess will help. But, oh no. Yeah, see what I mean? So, not too bad. Well, I definitely a little bit overslept. Now it's already at 330. Auto click. That didn't take too long. And if I can double check how much I think we got at least 221, which is not too bad. I can do another push soon enough. So I got a bit of a covering again. Once this click's gone, grade, and then moving on. 59. Got the girl. Haha. That's the plan. Next on the list is, right after this loads up, the first of the many tier 2 events, which don't seem rather difficult because I haven't really truly looked into them. The first of all is flag on the play. Referees spawn randomly and take your formation. When they get killed, they drop a flag that refs, and they disable a DPS on one of the Crusaders for 30 seconds. So if you get so many refs, you're gonna completely block your damage. That doesn't sound bad. Within reason. Let's just have a quick look and see what they mean. Cause hopefully, I hope I can see what they mean quickly. Because 9 days and halfway through, I'm warm and breathing strong. For example, if I do him, he got the ref. Oh, I see. It's a complete disable. Rats. First of all, before we get to the end of it, I need to give a quick old summary of the 2 characters we just unlocked. First of all, we got Carl the Kicker, which is the first challenge. His name is Lace Up. It's the big game, it's all on you. 150 BF to him. We have split the uprise, nothing but air. Splits the DPS, dealing 50 to the close guy and 70 to the furthest. Punt it. He randomly damages and randomly for 200% DPS. Go, field goal. He does 33% increase for everybody. 2-point conversion is the 25 level 1 for level 200. Show off, it's like 300. Look at me, I'm so great. Increases all the gold found by 20% when you have the second one, Cindy the Chill, which is just behind him. You see why. And then the last one is increases the split the uprights to the furthest ones up by 40%. So it changes from 30 to 40. Somehow that makes sense. The second one we unlocked for tier 2 was Cindy the Chair Orc. It is high kick, increases the DPS by 200. Top of the pyramid, increases DPS by 36.6 for each slot away they are. So I guess the furthest one away gets 36.6. And then the, yeah, that's extra adding on. So 36, 30, 72, 106, there 109, it adds on. And then the last guy gets 146, yeah, exactly, so 36 plus 6. You get the usual Storm Rider as always. Share for 20%. 20% for Shake It Off. Hayes gonna hate her, of course. High stamina for the increase the DPS by 1% for each monster killed, up to 200%. Resets when changing areas, haha. So that's a charging one, which means if you can kill a lot of people, and then reset when you move on. As it probably will and should. There it will. And the last one is increases the cheer ability by 10% for every 50. Wow. That's a interesting one. Interesting. Anyway, right on to the first challenge, guys. This one here. The flag on the play. First strategy I'm going to have is get as fast as I can over to getting Billy Smithsonian president for double the spawn so I can force through this, because this is going to get ridiculous. I just saw it before. I had everything just been blocked or stopped by that referee. So it's going to be a case of me getting one of each at least, then they have spread out damage. Yeah. So I've come to realize it's a two-parter. You've got to A, push through with a lot of DPS. If you do kill a ref, you get a blocker. But if you also have that double up, it kind of forces kills faster, which is going to be the best thing in the world and the only way you're going to get through within reason, I believe.
So I blame you more than any of them
done.
for not finding a way to ensure.
Yay, we are done. Quickly reset. And what you're next going to see is this one here, the second of the tier 2s. Stand by for an important word from our sponsors. It's not there though, but it is part of it. And TV spawn, and when they killed, you get buff of gold, or debuff of DPS, or buff of the same ones until you get to 450. Yay! This one will be good, and not too bad as well. Cause see, you can even get real mega debuff of gold. I just went to negative from 600 something to negative 99.4. Ouch. Yeah, this would be not too bad, but it'll get annoying. It'll get annoying. Ugh. And we are done. Woo. Going to reset, because it's the first, the second. I forgot the first one was about the 450. This is the third and final, which is halftime show. Get to 500, or recovering from a song-induced headache. Every so often, as it says, the singer, which has her and the 4 troops, sing for 10 seconds, and you can lose 9. You only reduce yourself DPS down to 1.01% of your DPS. After that, while you're still getting spawned by everything else, your DPS slowly turns at 5% a second. So by the end of it, you have another 10 seconds, or more like 20 seconds. So 5 times 4 is 20. So if you need to go get back that 4 times another 5, so at 20 seconds you'll be back to full. Yay, it'll be long, it'll be hard, but I think it'll be worth it. Let's see how bad this is. So first of all, I'll give you a look at what it looks like at the moment without her. So here's her troop, and as you can see, she's actually singing it now, so it's doing the debuff right now. Or is it reducing the debuff? Okay, because it did the song at the beginning. My bad. Anyway, I'm just doing that to show you what it looks like, so then I'll see you later on when you can probably see it in true action. Here you go, it's already got the debuff. It's called Longest Anthem. For every 20 to 30 seconds, deafening noise will reduce your DPS by 9.99 seconds. After about 10 seconds, it goes by 5 seconds. And that's every 10 seconds, it can go off. And after 10 seconds, it can go down and re-kick. It's going way down by 5 seconds. I'm slowly getting my DPS back, but that was 10 seconds already. See, it can kick itself off back on. It's really weird and ridiculous how they can do it that long. Not even 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, 13 seconds. Shit. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna see one more time to double check. 3, 5, 8, 14, 17. Yeah, it's randomized. Every between 10 to 30 seconds. Which means you could get to completely full damage. But also not, because it keeps taking 10 seconds to knock itself down. This will be a trying one, because you will not. You will be there for a while. Be there for a while. I will get really close and we'll give you a close to the end update. Also, random funny side note, I just saw here, as you can see, if you lose the lady was singing, you are actually fine because your DPS case never occurs. That means if you can, keep your stuff at the back and you might be able to get through and keep killing stuff as I am at. And we are done. That last bit we just got a little bit iffy because it does keep building up cash because that got wild because you keep getting pushed at the first couple of levels from 75, 150 around to 25, and after that it slowly got done smaller, the gap between it, because it's the way, of course, most levels have a little upscaling. But it is now marked as done. We're at least going to get 481 for this reset. That is good. That is fine. That means we have done this tier 2. And I believe, when you see the clock here, with 5 days to go, which I might start doing free plays and just pushing through as much stuff as I can, because I'm going to get the unlocks for unlocking the other 2 characters. I have not got all the new items for these characters yet. See, 4 days left, and I'm gonna go get free plays until I run out. I could buy myself a new chest as well, but nah, I'm probably gonna go for that for a little bit, like one more, run it for a little bit, get another one out. I'm gonna, I'll see you guys later anyway. Cheers, another event done, yay! So cheers guys, this is your Watta's boy 1991 here saying, comment, like and subscribe to my channel to see more COTLI, see more occasional other live streams of gameplay, like live stream of Diablo and everything else. And there's a lot of other games coming up, like, unless they're going to be doing all the Final Fantasy of the Kingdom Hearts, maybe I'll be doing Borderlands. Anyway guys, I'll catch you later, bye!